You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, I'm going to say this again. Listen to me closely. This is not normal. How many times do I have to say that yet again? This is not normal. We have actually made more videos on died suddenly when it comes to athletes this week than we actually did the previous week. I mean, this is getting out of control, folks. This is completely getting out of control. Young, healthy athletes are collapsing. And in some cases, they are dying. For the most part, they're between the ages of 16 and 25. And the athlete we're going to be talking about here in this video is between that age. This is just terrifying, folks. Now, this athlete here, he is not deceased. He's not deceased. Hopefully, he does not die. But this story here, man, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to pull through or not. This kind of echoes Damar Hamlin because Damar Hamlin, football player, collapsed, cardiac arrest, and he survived. So far, this young man is actually alive. But I'm going to say it again. This is not normal. Something is going on. Something needs to be investigated as to what is causing all of these healthy young athletes to collapse. These are not 300-400-pound people collapsing. No, these are young athletes in their physical prime. Just all of a sudden, Thanos snap, dropping. And in some cases, they are dying. I believe that more sports media needs to be covering this. It seems to be that over here on this channel, we seem to be the only ones that are truly covering this thing. We're not even mainstream media. And honestly, I have no desire to be mainstream media. But look at this, guys. This is sad right here. Jackson State football player suddenly collapses with cardiac arrest, now in a coma. Young. I believe he's a sophomore, so he's roughly like, 19, 20 years old. Just collapses. And he's in a coma. This is not normal, guys. This is not normal. Please share this video any way you can. The word needs to get out on this. Let's read this. A college football player at Mississippi's Jackson State University collapsed with cardiac arrest after complaining of stomach pains on Wednesday, according to reports. Sophomore Kason Valls reportedly began feeling ill on Tuesday night and collapsed by, I think they mean just collapse the following day. He was rushed to a hospital where he underwent an emergency procedure, according to his father. WLBT reported. Now, what type of procedure was it? I'm not really sure. But he suffered cardiac arrest, probably some heart-related issue. And we're seeing this uptick in this happening. This is just terrifying, guys. On Thursday, Kason Valls, the player's father, tweeted to friends and family that his son was at the University of Mississippi Medical Center and was heavily sedated after surgery. Valls added that his son is on a respirator, so his organs can rest and not work so hard. And this is what he tweeted out here. It says, "Hey everyone, this is William. Kason's father. The emergency procedure went well, but is still heavily sedated. The doctor said he is progressing. They will gradually lower down his medication he is on, and lower down the input of the machine he is gradually on, which is a good sign. The machine is so his organs can rest and not work so hard. They will lower down the sedation so he can wake up on his own, but that might be until day 4 on the machine. I greatly appreciate all you guys for outpouring of support and love and prayers and phone calls and support from my son. My goodness. Vols has not reported what might have caused these stomach pains or the cardiac arrest. I know you guys have speculations on that. I know you guys do. And that particular thing that you guys are thinking about needs to be investigated, because there's data out there that this kind of thing can actually happen in that age range. But, the government, the people actually pushing that stuff is not actually out there trying to find a solution to what's going on with these young, healthy athletes. Young, healthy athletes are just that. They're young and they're healthy, and they shouldn't be just collapsing like this. Wow. The student is a defensive lineman with the Jackson State Tigers after transferring from Alabama A&M ahead of the 2022 season. Now that this has happened, we need Damar Hamlin to come out and say what the doctors told him would actually caused him to collapse with cardiac arrest. Damar Hamlin, 24 years old, collapsed on Monday Night Football. Interview with Good Morning America, Michael Strahan, Hall of Famer. He refused to answer the question. He needs to give an answer, because his answer could actually save lives, because we're seeing this happen way, way, way too often. If I'm not mistaken, this may have actually been the 5th video this week where we heard about a young athlete just suddenly collapsing. Damar Hamlin, please, we are begging you to come out and give an explanation, because this needs to stop. This needs to stop. Young athletes just collapsing like this, no, this should not be happening. In a lot of these cases, these guys are not waking up again. They're dying. 17-year-old kid in Thailand died suddenly. They found him deceased in his dorm room. Doesn't make any sense at all. We did a video on a marathon runner. I believe that was yesterday. Crossed the finish line. I believe he's 25 years old. Dies suddenly after crossing the finish line. Something is amok right here. Something is going on. And I don't want to make these videos. Somebody in the comment section yesterday said, you guys are probably going to be making another video on this. And I actually replied back and I said, I hope not. But here we are. And that was just hours ago when I actually replied to that from yesterday's video. Hours later, here I am making a video again. But thank God that this young man has not died suddenly. He's in a coma and he's on a ventilator. I mean, a young 19, 20-year-old athlete, this should not be happening to. So please share this video, guys. Share this video, and you know what? Maybe, just maybe, it'll actually reach somebody that can actually do something about it. Politicians, somebody in government, even though I have little to no confidence whatsoever in government. They're concerned about the wrong things right now. What's happening to these athletes is not normal. It's not normal, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.